Merry Christmas Eve before Christmas Eve, everybody. Today I'm bringing you a Christmas layout. This is from earlier, actually in November, when my grandson wrote his letter to Santa. So I'm going to back these three photos on this Bella Boulevard Yellow Dot Christmas cheer paper. It's called Christmas Crew. And I'm using yellow because the photo has a lot of yellow in it, and I tried a few other things and didn't really like them when I was kind of looking at my papers with this collection. So I'm going to center the photo of him holding the letter and then the front and back of the letter on either side of him. So I'm using a traditional side-by-side three photo, matted photos, I guess, here. But I am going to put this in, well, it's where it kind of normally lands for me on the page, but I've done a couple of different things that I will show you. So I'm going through and I just cut off the top and the bottom there. And I loved that Christmas tree paper, which you'll see back in a minute again. And pretty much everything from this is from Bella Boulevard Christmas Cheer. So that's where the Christmas tree paper came from, and that paper is called Merry and Bright. And when I originally did this, I really was thinking that I wanted the photos towards the bottom of the layout. And then I really loved this little strip of Santas with that gingham border. But when I put it on the bottom, it just made it feel like it was compressing the photos, would be the best way I could describe it. And I didn't really care for it. So I'm going to switch that up in just a minute. That Santa border again is from Christmas Cheer, and the paper is the Borders paper. Before I switch that up though, I'm going to use or find my journaling card that I'm going to use. And this journaling card happens to be from another Bella Boulevard collection. It's called Lucky Stars, and it's the Carrot Stars paper. It's the back of that paper. And it says Tuesday on it because this took place on a Tuesday. So I stuck the journaling card up on the top there because, again, I'm fighting to try to make this a little bit different than it normally is in, you know, the normal way I would put three photos like this. But it's bothering me the whole while I'm doing this. It just doesn't feel very balanced to me, I guess, is what my issue was. And then on top of not liking the photo placement there, I also really didn't like the way the journaling card stuck out of the top there. So I have all sorts of issues going on with this layout. In the end, I resolved them and I really like the layout. Those stickers there are from an older alphabet, and they're the American Crafts Elf stickers. So those are a couple years old, probably at least 2 years old. I love them, but for some reason I find them hard to use. Even, you know, they're striped, and for some reason I think that's hard. So I'm just playing here with my title placement. And I realized that I really like this on top when I flip everything around. And then I feel so much better about how the layout looks. So I just kind of reversed, really basically everything kind of just flips. And now I am using some chipboard and some stickers, and they are all from, again, the Christmas Cheer collection. So that chipboard present and the chipboard Santa are from the Chow Chip icons from Christmas Cheer. And then I have the little, oh, and then I'm going to add another piece that says Merry on it. That Santa sticker there is from the Christmas Cheer Treasures and Text sheet. So that's the alpha and sticker sheet for this line. I wanted to get this Santa in on the bottom because right now the only yellow on this layout is the yellow that I have the photos mounted on. So I like the way that outline on the Santa brings the yellow down to the journaling card. All right, so there's that Santa sticker there, and again, that came from Christmas Cheer, the Treasures in Text, and then I added that Mary, which came from the chipboard from this particular collection. And now I'm going to glue at least the Santa down there and the present down there. I like the way it looks, and so I'm ready to actually commit to that. I am going to end up using a little bit of dimensional adhesive under the Santa, not because I wanted him to have dimension, but because he needed to have dimension, because the present is also chipboard and he would have rocked, the Santa would have rocked on the layout, and not in a good way. And I still do have those other die cuts, or other stickers actually, over there, the reindeer and or their chipboard pieces actually, but I end up not putting any of those on. Now I have that arrow there, and that arrow says Santa delivers, and that came from the Christmas Cheer Treasures in Text, which is a small sticker sheet. And I'm going to add that onto the top there. You can see where that is. And now I'm just working with some phrase stickers, some word stickers, and those again came from that Treasures in Text sheet. So I'm working with just typical phrases. This little sticker here says toys and joys, or toys equals joys. So since it's his Santa list, I figured that was important. And then I'm going to find another one too eventually that I want to use. I just like that pop of red there. Sorry, everybody. So I like how that brings that pop of red up to the top, because there's a dominant red in the Santa hat on the bottom. And now I'm just gluing down my chipboard stickers there. Or chipboards, yeah, they are chipboard, the chipboard alphabet there. And that's because I just don't trust those alphas to last. All right, so that's just about done. Since I've got a little break here in doing things, I just want to thank all of you this year for being so wonderful and supportive, especially my subscribers, for watching and commenting and liking. And, you know, if you are a YouTuber, even if your videos are monetized so that they take ads, you don't get paid very much to do this. It's well less than the cost of what it takes you to probably even edit one video. But so I think we all do this for love, and it's nice to hear from you that you appreciate what I do. So again, just thank you, and I hope you guys all have a great Christmas for those of you who celebrate. And again, just thank you even if you don't celebrate. Just thank you again for all the kindness that you have shown me this year. So now I'm kind of looking at trying to figure out the icons here that I want to use in the bottom. I found that little ho 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 sticker, and I liked it again because of the pop of red, but I wanted something else in between that and the Santa just because the spacing didn't work right. So I found that green heart from the Treasures and Text sheet, and I added that in. And now I wanted something up to go with that arrow sticker. It didn't feel right sitting up there all by itself because there's clusters for everything else. So I'm going to add in one of the asterisks from the elf stickers, and then I'm going to do that same thing on the top left cluster as well too. So there's striped chipboard in each cluster. All right, here is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Again, hope you're all well, and Merry Christmas. and I will be back with another video again soon. Bye!